What are the top 3 mistakes a fresh young MBA pass out makes? And guys, stay to the end of the video because some of the experiences and points I'm making will benefit all you young MBAs out there. Now, the first biggest mistake is after you finish your MBA, you just assume that you will get a job, you just assume that you will get a big salary. It is all assumptions based on a few success stories you read in the media. I know people, want to be earning and getting great jobs like the IIM pass outs, but every MBA is not an IIM or an XLRI or a TIS or a Symbiosis. You may do MBAs from thousands of colleges available now, right? So the first big failure a young MBA has is just assuming he will get a great job, great title in a great company with a good salary. That is so far from the truth. Now, set your expectations right. There are very few jobs and there are so many hundreds of thousands of MBAs passing out every year. And I'm only talking maybe India, but it is the same issue around the world. So be realistic. I would say take up a job in your line of work. It doesn't have to be the salary of your dreams. It doesn't have to be the title of your dreams. It doesn't have to be the location of your dreams. Okay, if you're a Bombay or Delhi resident, don't just assume that you will get a great job in Bombay or Delhi. You may have to move to B grade, C grade, any different cities, smaller towns. You have to be flexible for those aspects. So be realistic. Just realize that your salary will be 30 to 40% less than you dreamt of. So if you're expecting a starting salary of 50,000 rupees, just example, I don't know what the going rates are for fresh MBAs, but if you thought your salary is 50,000 or above, then even if you get 30,000 rupees as your starting MBA salary, that should be fine, right? I hope you get much more. That's my wish. And the next point is, flexibility. When you join a company, whatever job, whatever role you're looking at, you need to first be extremely open-minded and flexible about what you do. A lot of people come out of an MBA college and say that they only want to work on high strategic discussions, high level strategy, only want to be in the room with vice presidents and the CEO of the office, have big talks, we will do this, we will do that. That's not how it works, guys. To be honest, when I passed out of my MBA college, I spent a lot of time Xeroxing papers and doing administrative work as well. We did some good HR work, but there was 30-40% of our time spent, doing a lot of legwork, making phone calls, follow-ups, planning meetings, so-called administrative work, because we didn't have a secretary as we passed out of college, right? The secretaries were only for the big bosses. So we had to do a lot of dirty work as well, coordination, follow-ups, running around begging of the senior leadership for different activities we were doing. So, a lot of your job will be administrative, a lot of your job will be so-called dirty work. You have to be open-minded for all that. You cannot say, I am only going to work on great projects and great strategic thinking and designing new systems and workflows, and I will only work on new projects and I want to go for the foreign trips. It's not going to happen. Be real. You may be out of the best college and you may be hired at a great management trainee package of whatever number of lakhs or thousands of dollars, but when you hit the ground running at the corporate office, you're going to see the hierarchy work. You're going to see what really happens at levels. Your boss is probably going to dislike you anyways because your boss may not have come out of a great college like you have. So to start with, you need to, work around your boss, and you will have to do a lot of his or her dirty work, all the fun stuff and the good work and the travel the boss wants to do. So don't think you are going to be doing all that stuff. It's just a perception. I'm just giving you guys a reality check here, because you're going to get some shocks when you join the organization and realize that, oh shit, I thought I'm going to be in the meetings with the CEO and the vice presidents on a daily basis, having coffee and tea with them at the club. No way, that's not going to happen, my friend. You may be Xeroxing papers, you may be putting, your time into making phone calls for your boss, follow-ups, doing dirty work. So be ready for that, because all that is a learning too. The third important point of an MBA fresh pass out is the attraction to quit the job and go to another job to earn a little more money. They are called the job rollers. They pass out of college, they get a job, decent salary, decent level. Within 6 months to 9 months, they have moved on to another job, and after another 1 year, another job, and they'll keep moving till one day the recruiters will wake up and say, this guy or gal is just a job jumper, job roller, whatever you call it, and they are not going to stick on, because all companies want stable, dedicated resources who you can rely on for 5, 10, 15 years. Now, my whole career, I only had 4 jobs, 4 changes of jobs. That's it. And those who follow me on LinkedIn, you would know my career background. I only had 4 jobs across 16, 17 years. So I wasn't one of those who, jumps jobs. And neither is Karishma. She's been with her current job. She joined them as like manager level, and now after 10 years she's an executive director. So she too has grown the right way and has been stable. She could have also changed jobs every 2 years to get better money, to get better titles, but that's not about it, right? So the third important mistake that all fresh MBAs make is they keep jumping jobs. Do not jump jobs. Stay in the job. If you have a horrible boss, try to change your department, try to change your work team, request for a transfer somewhere into a new department. But you don't have to quit a company for 20% more salary, because at the end, salary, like I said in my other videos, salary will never be great no matter how much you earn. You will always feel that you're earning too little. So don't just jump jobs, don't change jobs for the sake of 20% more money. Money will come in this job also, what you're doing. So these were my 3 points, guys. The first point was setting expectations about, what to expect in terms of, where will you join, which company, what salary, etc. The second is about flexibility and knowing that, you're not going to only be doing the high-end work. You will be doing all kinds of dirty work also in your new career start after MBA. And the third aspect is that of jumping jobs. If you keep job rolling and moving from one job to another, you're going to have a disaster at the end of 10 years. You will have 10 years of experience and 10 different companies that you have worked for. So these were 3 of the top areas that I felt MBAs make as mistakes. And as you know, guys, I'm driving and making the video, but my eyes are on the road and the thoughts are flowing. So it's just like talking to someone in the car, but I thought let's keep the phone rolling and get the video on as well. Thank you so much, guys. Please comment. I know a lot of fresh MBAs, a lot of youngsters who want to be MBAs are on my channel. So I want to make these videos for you guys, and please give a like if you learned something new in this video. Take care, guys. Bye.